Alright, so we should be live here. I just need to open the application. Let's get that going on. I do believe that we are being counter-programmed by Heartland Championship Wrestling. Dave Little is also streaming, I believe, right now, so either check him out after you finish watching me, or go watch him if you're watching me not live. Yeah. Either way, that's what we've got going on. I'm going to be streaming card 6.9 in my National Wrestling Commission universe. Let's get it loaded up here, and I can tell you what all is going on. In our opening bout, we're going to see Josephine Blatt, commonly known as Minerva. She'll be facing Gladys Gillem. And then we move to light heavyweight action as Earl Caddock faces off against George Tragos. And then Bull Curry mixes it up with Wally Dusek with his brother, Rudy Dusek. And then the Zbyszko brothers will meet the Mustachioed muscle of Tom Jenkins and Farmer Burns. And then in our main event, we will see William Muldoon defend his NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight Championship against Danny McShain. So those are the 5 matches on the card this evening. And let's get down to ringside with our first match, Josephine Blatt versus Gladys Gillem. And in the blue corner, weighing in at 230 pounds, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall from Hamburg, Germany, this is Josephine Blatt, also known as Minerva. In the red corner, weighing in at 160 pounds, and standing 5 feet 2 inches tall from Birmingham, Alabama, this is Gladys Gillem. And let's roll the dice. And it looks like Minerva is going to get the better of the lockup here. And she slaps an armbar on Gladys Gillem. Gillem pulls her arm out of that armbar with ease and delivers Blatt to the apron. And Blatt gets up, and Gillem blasts her in the chest with a big open hand slap. And our Minerva is hurt. And here we've got Gladys Gillem hair-marrying Minerva to the mat, and then a swift kick to the face, and that's going to connect solidly. Josephine Blatt is hurt here. Minerva definitely feeling the brunt of that one. And once again, Gillem drags her by the hair to the apron and deposits her and then slaps her in the chest. Minerva falls off the apron, but is quick to get back into the ring. And she rolls back in. She's definitely feeling it as Gladys Gillem scoops her up and belly-to-belly suplex on Minerva. And Josephine Blatt is down. She's going to roll out of the ring. And Blatt isn't able to get much done there. Takes a quick breather, gets back in. And Gladys Gillem grabs a reverse nerve grip or a rear nerve grip on Minerva here. Minerva feeling it. She's hurting. Gillem spins her around out of the nerve grip and delivers a knee right to the gut. It's a choice F maneuver, so let's see. That's either going to be a level 2 knee. It's going to work on 6 plus or minus the agility, or a level 3 knee, which is going to work on 6 plus or minus the power. We're definitely going for the agility here because she's got a negative 4 power. That's going to be a roll of 8 or less, and with a roll of 2 it works. And so Minerva caught with that big kitchen sink as she grabs the leg as it connects and is on the attack. Minerva with a one-arm choke throw on Gladys Gillem. Gillem's hurt here. And Blatt with a stranglehold on Gladys Gillem. Gillem able to pop her head out of that stranglehold and reverse with a bite to the thigh on Minerva. And Minerva able to counter that. Quickly moves her leg out of the way. Grabs Gladys Gillem and just throws her. But Gillem able to kind of hop along with it and lands on her feet here. And she is on the attack. Getting behind Minerva and rear nerve grip. And Minerva's hurt as Gillem digs in with that nerve grip. As she's really working that nerve grip now. Blatt is feeling all of it. Minerva definitely not having much of it. And Minerva able to get to the ropes and she rolls out of the ring. Takes a quick breather and then gets back in as Gladys Gillem slaps her in the chest as she gets back to the apron. But this time, Minerva is ready for it. She catches the arm, and a swift headbutt sends Gladys Gillem staggering back, and Josephine Blatt going to step back into the ring and push Gladys Gillem into the ropes. And the referee is swift to get in there and break it up as these two come together again in the center of the ring. And it's going to be Minerva taking control of the match with a one-arm choke throw on Gladys Gillem. Gillem's hurt as she gets back to her feet, and Blatt blasts her with a closed fist punch. This is going to be a level 3 move that's going to work on 6 plus or minus power, or a level 2 move that's going to work on 6 plus or minus agility. And I think that the agility is the way to go, so this is going to work on a 7 or better. And on a roll of 6, she's successful. And Gillem caught squarely in the jaw by that closed fist punch. And she is hurt. Minerva once again backs her into the ropes. And Gillem, the power of Minerva, as she backs her into the ropes, she's able to just shove her straight out of the ring. And Gillem catches a breather, steps back into the ring. Minerva's quick to throw another closed fist punch. Going to work on 7 or better, and with a roll of 4, it does indeed work. Gillem able to get her arm up and block that punch, though. And she scoops Minerva up and slams her to the mat. But Minerva, just too big, too powerful. She just can't get her up. And Blatt in trouble now, as Minerva with a front face lock takeover on Gladys Gillem. Gillem's hurt, and she's going to back her into the ropes again. And once again, our referee in there to break it up. And this time it's Gladys Gillem winning on the lockup, using a little bit of her agility there, getting behind Minerva and locking on that rear nerve grip. That nerve grip has been a go-to. And then she's quickly back around to the front, grabbing the hair of Minerva. And she hair mares her, and then swiftly kicks her in the face. And Minerva definitely feeling that one, as that boot sends her out of the ring. And she's able to recollect herself and roll back in. This time Gladys Gillem gonna push her into the ropes. And once again, our referee steps in and breaks it up. And Minerva on the attack here after it successfully winning the lockup back at the center of the ring. Minerva strangling Gladys Gillem here. Gillem's hurt. And Blatt backs her into the ropes. And as she backs her into the ropes, Minerva brings down a clubbing forearm blow to the top of the chest of Gladys Gillem. And Gillem is on the mat here. And Josephine Blatt with a ragdoll shake and toss. This is a choice E maneuver. Level 3 move is going to work on agility, or level 2 going to work on power, both 8 plus or minus. I think we're going to go for the agility, so that's going to work on 9 or better for a level 3 move. And a level 3 ragdoll shake and toss by Minerva on Gladys Gillem is successful. Gladys Gillem's hurt as Minerva continues the assault, strangling Gladys Gillem. Gillem's dazed here. Minerva with a cannonball lift. This is a power maneuver that is definitely going to work. I think only Joni Lauer has the ability to outpower Minerva, and Joni Lauer doesn't debut for like another 50 years. And Gladys Gillem is hurt by that cannonball lift. Minerva with some closed fists here. I believe that is, what, 8 or less, or 7 or less. And with a roll of 12, Gladys Gillem blocks that closed fist and is on the attack. Now she's got a choice F. That's going to work on 8 or less for her. And with a roll of 6, she is successful. And that knee to the gut is able to stagger Josephine Blatt. Minerva stumbles backwards, and as she does so, Gillem once again grabs the hair, snaps her over, and then kicks her in the face again. This has been a solid move for Gladys Gillem, and Blatt takes all of it again. She's hurt as Gillem continues her attack, locking on the rear nerve grip again. That rear nerve grip has been a go-to for Gladys Gillem, and Minerva's hurt here as Gillem backs her into the ropes. And our referee once again quickly in there to break these two ladies up, trying to keep it all above the board, even though these ladies are fighting a little dirty. And it's Minerva who is successful in the lockup. One-arm choke throw on Gladys Gillem. And Gillem's hurt here as Minerva continues her attack as she grabs her crotch and half Nelson's Gladys Gillem to the mat. And Gillem is down. And Gillem going to roll out of the ring here, going to break that half Nelson. And Gillem is really feeling it. Minerva must have really messed her up. She is walking around ringside really hurt here. She's going to get a fatigue token. And she gets back in, and Minerva is quick to attack, locking her in the body vice. This is a +1 finisher here. So the target is going to be 5, and the roll is a 3. So Gladys Gillem with the body vice, or no, Minerva with the body vice has defeated Gladys Gillem. And we do want to record that match. So that was Josephine Blatt beating Gladys Gillem with a body vice. And let's see. Gillem had 2 fatigue. So that's going to be a 1-star match. I feel like it was a little more than that. I'm going to give it 2 stars. And we'll say Blatt, Minerva. And no fatigue. Gillem had 2 fatigue. And that is the match. Time of match was 20 minutes and 57 seconds. Our next match. No, I don't want to load all my cards. The used cards, thank you. The next match is going to pit Earl Caddock and George Tragos against one another in junior heavyweight action. Caddock is definitely been very successful in the National Wrestling Commission. Tragos is a so-so record so far. Let's see how this goes. In the blue corner, weighing in at 185 pounds and standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, hailing from Walnut, Iowa, he is Earl Caddock. And in the red corner, weighing in at 185 pounds and standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, from Katsaro, Greece, this is George Tragos. And Tragos and Caddock lock up in the center of the ring. And it's Caddock who wins the opening lockup. And Caddock grabs a headlock and tries an armbar on Tragos. And he is successful there. Caddock takes Tragos to the mat. And Tragos is hurt. Caddock transitions to a body scissors, but Tragos able to definitely escape that. And Tragos grabs a crotch lift and slam on Earl Caddock. Is he able to get him over here? And how much of a slam is it? This is a choice D maneuver, so level 2, 8 plus or minus agility, or level 3, 8 plus or minus power. I think we're going to go for the power. So that is going to be a level 3 move on 9 or less. And with a roll of 9, Tragos gets him. So he slams Caddock to the mat. Caddock is hurt. Tragos with a bear hug takedown. As Caddock gets back to his feet, Caddock able to slip out of the bear hug before Tragos could take him down, and Tragos is thrown off balance as Caddock begins his attack, jumping him down and putting on a body scissors on George Tragos here. Tragos able to spin out of the body scissors and grabs a face lock and attempts a knee lift to Earl Caddock. And Caddock able to get his head out before the knee can connect and is on the attack. Caddock jumping up, grabbing the head of Tragos and flipping him over with a big flying mare. And then he goes for the cover here. Tragos in trouble. Target is going to be 4. Roll is an 8. So Tragos able to kick out, but he eats a point of fatigue. And Earl Caddock on the attack. Caddock going to throw Tragos out of the ring here. And the referee did not like that. Caddock going to follow him out of the ring, and the two are going to start brawling. They're both rolling their DQ. Caddock has a 3. That's not going to be a DQ. Tragos has a 4. So that's not going to be a DQ. If neither wrestler is disqualified, the wrestler with the better ring rating takes over. They're both C. If both have the same ring rating, you take over, being George Tragos. So Tragos wins the brawl outside and is on the attack. Tragos with a double leg Nelson on Earl Caddock. This is a choice F maneuver here. So it's going to be 6 plus or minus agility for level 2, or 6 plus or minus power for level 3. We're going to go for the power. That's going to be a 7 or less. And with a roll of 4, he is successful. And with the double leg Nelson, Caddock rolled into a pinning predicament. And the target's going to be 2. And the roll is a 2. So just like that, George Tragos surprise roll up with the double leg Nelson on Earl Caddock. So we are going to record that one. That was Tragos in a surprise victory here with the double leg Nelson pinfall. All right, and both guys had a point of fatigue, so that's a 1-star match. I'd say that's about where it was at. And Caddock with a point of fatigue, and Tragos with a point of fatigue. And get rid of the lowercase t there. And we are good to go here. And so, going back to my used cards, our next match is Bull Curry. And he's going to be facing off against one of the Dusek Riot Squad. It's Wally Dusek, the unofficial Dusek. Well, I mean, he's officially a Dusek, but he's not a Dusek by blood, if you catch my drift. And Rudy Dusek will be accompanying him to ringside. So Bull Curry versus Wally Dusek with Rudy Dusek in Wally's corner here. Let's get to the ring. In the blue corner, weighing in at 220 pounds and standing 6 feet tall. From Hartford, Connecticut, this is Wild Bull Curry. And in the red corner, accompanied by his brother Rudy Dusek, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall and weighing in at 236 pounds. From Ottumwa, Iowa, this is Wally Dusek. And the Dirty Duseks, it's going to be Wally and Rudy in there with Bull Curry. And I say in there, I mean it. I do not expect Rudy Dusek to stay neutral. And the two men meet in the center of the ring. Neither man could get the upper hand. They break the lockup, stare each other down, and meet in the middle of the ring again with an even more intense lockup. And this time it's Wally Dusek getting the better of the lockup, rolling on level 2 offense because of the tie. And Wally Dusek starts us off out of that lockup with a big heart punch on Bull Curry. Curry's down. Curry gonna roll out of the ring. Does Bull Curry really have a C ring rating? What the No, he does not. So that's an error on the card. Let's fix that real quick. Okay, so Bull Curry's ring rating is now where it should be. So let's roll on the out of the ring here. And Bull Curry out of the ring. He is still strong enough and definitely crazy enough to keep Rudy Dusek away. And he's able to take a breather and get back in the ring. And as he does so, Wally Dusek is quick to lock up. And he kicks him square in the crotch out of the lockup. That was a very dirty maneuver. And Bull Curry once again goes down and once again rolls out of the ring. And he is milking this. The referee counting very slow after Curry was complaining about the crotch kick. Referee is talking to Wally Dusek about, maybe not kicking people in the crotch. The referee obviously didn't see it, so he didn't disqualify him. But Curry's definitely feeling it. And the referee able to administer the count, and Curry gets back in the ring. Wally Dusek locks up again and kicks him in the crotch a second time. That is just dirty. And Bull Curry's hurt by that crotch kick. Maybe that one caught him more in the thigh than the crotch, but still definitely caught him as he is hurt. And Dusek knees him in the face as Curry bends over, still feeling that crotch kick. Curry's hurt. Dusek grabs him by the back of the neck, pulls him over to the ropes, and begins choking him. And Curry's hurt here, snaps him off the ropes, and brings him right back and chokes him some more. And Bull Curry is hurt. And Wally Dusek keeps choking him on the ropes. This is the third time in a row that this has happened. I'm rolling DQ for Wally Dusek. There's no way he does this 3 times in a row without the referee noticing. And his target is 5. He rolls a 3. I'm going to roll it twice here because it's not technically a disqualification move. So he's able to avoid DQ, but the referee does notice it and breaks it up and issues him a warning. And now Bull Curry is hurt here. And Wally Dusek goes right back and kicks him in the crotch. Of course he does. Bull Curry's down. Bull Curry's leaving the ring. Bull Curry, once again, takes a breather, slips back into the ring. Wally Dusek is on the attack. Wally Dusek with a big heart punch. That's going to hurt Bull Curry. And another heart punch as Bull Curry's on the mat. And that's going to leave Bull Curry down as Wally Dusek is on the attack. Dusek with a big rolling headlock. That's not a +1 for him. No. An add 1, it is not. Some of the Duseks have an add 1 rolling headlock or grinding headlock. So I figured I'd look. And no. But Wally Dusek with the rolling headlock. Bull Curry's down. Wally Dusek throwing Curry out of the ring. Curry able to get back in without any trouble here. And Wally Dusek pushes him back into the turnbuckle. And Bull Curry turns it around and unleashes a flurry of shots to the midsection on Wally Dusek. And Bull Curry, forearm hammers in the corner, really just pummeling Wally Dusek badly now. Dusek is hurt as Bull Curry locks in a double wrist lock on Wally Dusek. And he's still working that double wrist lock here. And Wally Dusek hits the mat in pain here as Bull Curry rolls out of the ring, grabs a chair, rolls back in, and smashes him with the chair. And that's an add one maneuver, so we're going to add one. Is it a disqualification? It is. So add one, we're going to roll DQ here. And with a roll of 80, he's not disqualified. So Wally Dusek is down. Wally Dusek definitely felt that one. Dusek getting his comeback for all those kicks to the crotches and choke on the ropes. And Bull Curry not going to throw the Dusek out of the ring. Curry's going to roll up. And a foreign object attack. This is not a disqualification move. It is not. So Curry grabs that chair again and starts swinging. And Wally Dusek is hurt. And now Bull Curry slams him with that forearm hammer again. Wally Dusek once again hurt here. And Bull Curry stomping on Dusek's head. And Wally Dusek is down. Curry this time grabs Dusek by the back of the head, pulls him over, and chokes Wally Dusek on the ropes. And Dusek once again hurt there. And Bull Curry with a foreign object attack on Wally Dusek. This time Curry grabs the tag rope after backing him into the corner and starts choking him with it. And he releases it and he's going to go for the pin. Target is going to be 4. Roll is a 5. So Wally Dusek just barely able to kick out after this beating. But he is able to do so. And Bull Curry continues the attack with an alligator clutch. This is a choice G maneuver. So turnbuckle, which is a B. Or a level 3 move that's going to work on 6 or less. I think he's going to go for the level 3 move. Give it a shot here. And with a roll of 10, he is unsuccessful with the alligator clutch. And Wally Dusek able to come back, grabbing Curry up and choking him on the ropes. And Bull Curry's hurt here. And Wally Dusek once again kicks him in the crotch. Curry's down. Referee didn't see it. And Dusek gonna cover Bull Curry here. Target is 2. Roll is an 8, so Curry gets a point of fatigue. And Wally Dusek continues his attack. Dusek gonna throw Bull Curry out of the ring. And Bull Curry grabs another chair. He levels Rudy Dusek with it. And as Wally Dusek comes out to protest and to try to even it up, he levels Wally Dusek with it. And now he's rolling his DQ of 6. And there's no disqualification there. The referee kind of letting things go here. And Bull Curry is on the attack. Bull Curry once again mashing him with the chair. This time the referee is not happy about it, making him roll his DQ. And there it is. The referee finally calling this match with a DQ as Wally Dusek beat Bull Curry. But Bull Curry definitely won the war there. Wally Dusek beat Bull Curry via DQ when Curry hit Wally Dusek. And that was, we're going to give that a 2-star match. Curry had 1 fatigue. Wally, Dusek, and 3 fatigue. And there we go. Bull Curry definitely got the better of that match, slamming both Wally and Rudy Dusek with chairs. But he did not get the win. And our penultimate match, we'll see Stanislaus and Vladek Zbyszko step into the ring with the mustachioed muscle of Tom Jenkins and Farmer Burns. Jenkins and Burns have been pretty successful. The Zbyszko brothers are the most successful tag team in the National Wrestling Commission at current, so this should be an interesting match. And in the blue corner, at a total combined weight of 487 pounds, Stanislaus and Vladek Zbyszko, the Zbyszko brothers. And in the red corner, at a total combined weight of 380 pounds, Tom Jenkins and Farmer Burns, they are mustachioed muscle. So let's roll to see who is going to start for each team. That's even, so that is going to be and that's odd, so that's Jenkins, and we'll get rid of those 2 rolls just to tidy things up. And then they will meet in the center of the ring. And Vladek Zbyszko wins the lockup here. Tom Jenkins can't get the lockup here. Vladek with an elbow strike. This is a power move that is going to work. And Jenkins able to block it, though. So Tom Jenkins takes over after blocking that elbow strike with an open hand jab. And Vladek Zbyszko able to block that. Vladek Zbyszko attempts a big headbutt on Tom Jenkins. This is going to be a level 3 headbutt on 8 plus or minus agility, or a level 2 headbutt on 8 plus or minus power. I think we're going to have to do power here. So that's going to work on a 7 or less. And on a roll of 5, it's successful. So Vladek Zbyszko staggers Tom Jenkins with the headbutt. And Vladek Zbyszko then backs Jenkins into the ropes. Jenkins able to counter it there with a fireman's carry as they back up against the ropes. And he puts Vladek Zbyszko down and starts his attack here. And Tom Jenkins immediately locks on the jaw lock on Vladek Zbyszko. This is going to be a +1 finisher, so the target is 3. And the roll is a 3. I'm going to allow the pin save after the fact. And he was successful, so he was able to break it up right as Vladek Zbyszko was starting to say, I give up. His brother Stanislaus came running in and broke up the pin. And now Tom Jenkins on the attack again, this time with a full Nelson cradle. And this is a +1 finisher, so the target is going to be 4. They're not gonna do their pin save yet. And with a roll of 6, he is able to break the full Nelson cradle to avoid losing the match. But Jenkins still on the attack here. Jenkins makes the tag to Farmer Burns. Farmer Burns comes in with a reverse back body hold on Vladek Zbyszko. Zbyszko's hurt. And Burns with that double scissor hold now on Vladek Zbyszko. Zbyszko's hurt again. And Burns grabs a toe lock. This is an add 1 maneuver, so we'll add 1. And he's rolling his pin again. This is a 5. Target is 5 here. They are going to use their last pin save. And that was also successful, so he's going to take a point of fatigue. And the Zbyszko brothers are out of pin saves here. And of course, oh, that's Vladek Zbyszko. I'm rolling on the wrong one. And Farmer Burns with a reverse back body hold once again on Vladek Zbyszko. And Zbyszko's hurt here. Farmer Burns grabs a hammerlock. And that is wrenching it. And he is hurt. And Farmer Burns rides that hammerlock to the ground, spins it to the back, grabs a toe lock on Vladek Zbyszko. This is an add 1. So we're going to add 1, and Vladek Zbyszko is down. Farmer Burns with a Nelson hold here. This is a specialty move. Roll 1 die. So let's do that. And with a roll of 5, it's a 3/4 Nelson. This is an add 1 maneuver. So Vladek Zbyszko is dazed, and Farmer Burns goes all the way back up to level 1 there. That toe hold did a lot of damage, but Zbyszko was quick to get back to his feet, and that caught Burns a little off guard there. And Burns now with a collar and elbow tie-up. Zbyszko's dazed, and they're still in the tie-up. And Vladek Zbyszko finally able to counter it, wins the tie-up, throws a headbutt at Farmer Burns. This is a, it's going to work on, let's see, 7 or less for 3 or 9 or less for 2. Try the 7 or less, and he doesn't get it. So Farmer Burns back on the attack here. Double scissor hold on Vladek Zbyszko. Vladek Zbyszko once again counters, and with a wrist lock and finger twist on Farmer Burns. Farmer Burns counters that wrist lock and finger twist by backing him into the turnbuckle. And Vladek Zbyszko can't get away. Farmer Burns hit him with a forearm shiver in the corner there. And Farmer Burns on the attack with a head and arm throw out of the corner. And Vladek Zbyszko is in trouble here. Vladek Zbyszko hits the mat, kind of rolls through, stands back up. He's a little dazed, but he definitely could be looking a lot worse. Farmer Burns moves in, tries a side headlock, and he grabs the headlock, but can't really get all of it on Vladek Zbyszko. Burns once again attempting that go-behind takedown. He's able to get it, and Vladek Zbyszko's hurt. Burns with a flying mare on Vladek Zbyszko. This is a choice D maneuver. So it's going to be level 2, 8 plus or minus agility. Level 3, 8 plus or minus power. So we're going to go 8 plus or minus agility. So 8 or less. And with a roll of 9, he is unsuccessful. So could not snap Vladek over with that flying mare. Vladek Zbyszko grabs a toe hold on the prone Burns, and Burns is dazed, and Vladek Zbyszko finally able to make the tag to brother Stanislas, and Stanislas Zbyszko comes in. And Stanislas Zbyszko on the attack here. And Stanislas Zbyszko with a double leg lift and slam. This is a power move, and that is going to work. And Farmer Burns is hurt here by Stanislas. Stanislas grabs a neck lock on Farmer Burns. Farmer Burns hurt again. Stanislas now attempts that flying mare, trying to snap Farmer Burns over. Technically, that neck lock should have been a level 1, so let's rewind some time here. Because Burns has that move that he's got that note. The legendary strength of his neck, any move that targets the neck are 1 level weaker. Finishers drop to a minimum of 0. So yeah, that was actually a necklock 1, not necklock 2. So let's roll on level 1. And Farmer Burns able to counter it. And Burns with a go-behind takedown on Stanislas. That is an agility move, and Burns definitely has the agility there. So makes quick work of Stanislas, but Stanislas able to spin around with a surprising burst of quickness and take control of the match again, locking on a hammer lock. And Farmer Burns able to wrestle his way out of that hammer lock and applies a double scissor hold. So lots of chain wrestling going on here. And that double scissors hold isn't going to hold Stanislas for long. He's able to spin out and grab the double leg and lift and slam Farmer Burns to the mat. And as a power move, that is going to work. And that's going to put Farmer Burns down. Burns is going to roll out of the ring now. And Farmer Burns is kind of mad. Burns throws a ringside chair into the ring in frustration. Doesn't hit anybody, but the referee is not having that. After that Bull Curry and Wally Dusek match, I'm not sure why the referee would suddenly be so lenient or unforgiving, but it doesn't matter. Burns isn't disqualified. The referee just gives him a talking to. Stanislaus gets up, grabs the chair, throws it out of the ring, and as he does so, Farmer Burns blindsides him on the attack here, puts him down with that double sledge, and then locks in a double wrist lock. And Stanislaus is hurt. And Farmer Burns transitions from the wrist lock to a grounded armbar. And Stanislaus able to pull his arms out. And Stanislaus locks in a standing armbar on Farmer Burns here. Farmer Burns able to pull his arm out. Add collar and elbow on Stanislaus Zbyszko. Zbyszko's dazed. Farmer Burns attempts an overhead throw on Stanislaus Zbyszko. There's a choice F maneuver. So level 2 plus 6 plus or minus agility. Level 3, 6 plus or minus power. We're going for the level 2 move here. It's going to work on 7 or less. And on a roll of 8, it does not work. Stanislaus able to counter that overhead throw. And Stanislaus pushes Farmer Burns into the ropes. And now opponent rolls on level 2 offense here. So Stanislaus able to back him into the ropes and catch him with a fireman's carry takedown. Back to the center of the ring they go. And Stanislaus tags in Vladek Zbyszko. Hopefully that's not a mistake, but Stanislaus had been in there for a while. And now Vladek pushes him back into the turnbuckle. And Vladek backs him into the buckle and then delivers several shots to the gut on Farmer Burns. And now Vladek Zbyszko waits for Burns to come charging out of the turnbuckle, grabs him with a crotch lift, and throws him to the mat. +1 finisher, so this is going to be a level 3, or the target is going to be 3. It's a level 1 finisher. Target is 3. And with a roll of 4, Farmer Burns is able to kick out. Vladek Zbyszko on the attack with another crotch lift and body throw. Now the target is 4, and the roll is an 8. So once again, Farmer Burns kicks out, but eats a point of fatigue. Vladek Zbyszko with a third crotch lift and body throw. Now the target is 5. They're going to roll a pin save here. And the pin save is a failure, so they're going to roll their pin. Target is 5. Roll is a 7. So Farmer Burns able to kick out a third time. Vladek Zbyszko going for a tag to Stanislaus. Stanislaus comes in. Slaps on a grinding forearm across the bridge of the nose of Farmer Burns. Definitely a roughneck maneuver, not necessarily an illegal maneuver, though. Stanislaus, choice F here, level 2 plus or minus, or 6 plus or minus agility, or level 3, 6 plus or minus power. We're going to go for the level 3. Going to work on 7 or less, and on a roll of 9, Farmer Burns able to kind of roll his head to the side and then roll out from underneath him. Farmer Burns rolls right into a grounded arm bar, and Stanislaus is in trouble. No, Stanislaus pulls his arm out. Stanislaus on the attack. Hangman's drop. This is an agility move. He does not have the agility, so Farmer Burns able to counter that. Farmer Burns trips him to the ground and applies that toe lock. This is an add 1 maneuver, so we'll add 1. Rolling on level 3. Stanislaus is hurt. Burns reapplies that grounded arm bar. And once again, Stanislaus able to slip his arm out before he can really cinch it up. Stanislaus once again tries that hangman's drop, but just doesn't have the agility to do so. Farmer Burns going to back him into the ropes. And the referee is quick to step in and break it up. Stanislaus Zbyszko is locking up with Farmer Burns in the center of the ring, and Stanislaus wins on the lockup, and he's going to back him into the ropes. And the referee is still right there to break him up. And once again, Stanislaus gets the advantage here on the lockup. And Flying Mare on Farmer Burns. Burns is down here. Stanislaus got the arm body slam on Farmer Burns. Burns is hurt by that slam. Stanislaus throws him to the mat with another Flying Mare. Farmer Burns is down. He's not going to roll out of the ring. But instead, Stanislaus is going to throw him out of the ring. And Farmer Burns takes a breather, goes and consults with Jenkins, and rolls back into the ring here. And Stanislaus Zbyszko backs him into the turnbuckle. And Farmer Burns in trouble now as Stanislaus, a crushing headbutt as they lock up in the corner. As Stanislaus presses him against the corner, he just headbutts him square in the face. And Burns is hurt. Now Stanislaus waits for Burns to get back to his feet, and as he does, a Flying Mare takedown. Farmer Burns is hurt as Stanislaus applies that half Nelson. And Farmer Burns able to slip the half Nelson and apply a grounded armbar on Stanislaus Zbyszko. Stanislaus is now hurt. And Farmer Burns backs him into the ropes. And Stanislaus not able to get anything good done against the ropes as Farmer Burns drop toe hold against the ropes there. And now Farmer Burns is in control here. Farmer Burns with a reverse back body hold on Stanislaus Zbyszko. Zbyszko's hurt as Burns once again grabs that toe lock. This is an add one maneuver, so Stanislaus eats another point of fatigue, and he is down. He's not going to leave the ring. And Farmer Burns instead going to throw him out of the ring. And now Stanislaus out of the ring. All four men are meeting up outside of the ring as a crazy brawl erupts. Both teams rolling their disqualification. We are going to roll twice since this is on a chart and not a... It doesn't matter, they're still disqualified. And that does it. In a disqualification, the Zbyszko brothers lose the match to Farmer Burns and Tom Jenkins. It looked like Burns and Jenkins were trying to get back in the ring, and the Zbyszko brothers just kept pulling them off the apron and continuing to pummel them. And the referee finally got sick of it and disqualified the Zbyszkos. So let's see, that was Stanislaus losing to Farmer Burns by DQ. Orders. The Zbyszko brothers refused to follow referees' instructions and allow Burns to re-enter. And let's see here, that was 2 and 6 is 8, 3 is 11. 11 divided 12, that's 12, that would be 3 stars, so like 2.5 stars roughly. I think that's about accurate. So Stanislaus, 2. Caddock, 6. Jenkins escaped with none, and Burns had 3 fatigue. And in our final match, our main event of the evening, NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight Champion William Muldoon will defend his title against dangerous Danny McShain, or Irish Danny McShain. This man goes by a lot of names. And here we go, the NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight title is at stake. In the blue corner, weighing in at 195 pounds and standing 5 feet 10 inches tall from Belfast, New York, the NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight Champion, William Muldoon. And his challenger in the red corner, weighing in at 205 pounds and standing 5 feet 11 inches tall from Little Rock, Arkansas, he is Dangerous Danny McShain. And McShain and Muldoon meet up in the center of the ring here. And neither man can get the better of the lockup. And they break the lockup and stare each other down, meeting in the center of the ring again, where McShain is able to get the better of the lockup there and push Muldoon into the ropes. And Muldoon able to spin it around and then fireman's carry McShain off of the ropes. And now Muldoon really in control. Muldoon attempting to get this over early. Waits for McShain to get up from that fireman's carry off the ropes. Grabs him in a body lift and throw. Puts him on the mat and covers him. Target is going to be 3 here. Roll is a 7. So McShain able to kick out. And Muldoon grabs a double shoulder lock on McShain. This is an add 1. So he's going to eat fatigue there. And that's a hurt too. And this time Muldoon going to back McShain into the turnbuckle. And McShain can't do much. Muldoon able to forcefully push him into the buckle. And as McShain comes out, Muldoon locks up again and takes control of the fight. Throwing McShain to the mat with a shoulder throw. And McShain is dazed here. William Muldoon with a hip lock throw. This is a power maneuver. And they are even in power, so that is going to work. But Dangerous Danny McShain rolls through with the hip lock throw and is on the attack. McShain takes him down with a head scissors and then keeps him in the head scissors with a figure 4 head scissors here. And Muldoon in trouble now. And Muldoon is dazed as McShain lets him up and grabs a side headlock. Muldoon able to counter that side headlock. And he throws him to the mat with the hip lock throw again. McShain just doesn't go over that time. Pushes Muldoon off. McShain on the attack with a big snap mare on William Muldoon. Muldoon, what's good for the goose is good for the gander as Muldoon shoves McShain off and grabs a headlock and shakes Danny McShain. Danny McShain able to pull his head out and is on the attack here. McShain grabs a side headlock and takes Muldoon to the mat. And now Muldoon caught up in a figure 4 head scissors by Danny McShain. And William Muldoon able to pop his head out pretty easily. And now William Muldoon with a wasted chest hold on Danny McShain. This is an agility maneuver, and he does have the agility, so that is going to work. McShain is dazed by the wasted chest hold. Muldoon grabs a single leg, trips him down, and keeps control. McShain is in trouble here. No, Danny McShain able to kick him off and take control of the match himself. Rolling cradle by Danny McShain. Muldoon can't get Muldoon's shoulders to the mat. Muldoon is hurt. McShain waits for Muldoon to get back to his feet and throws some drop kicks at him. Those drop kicks connect very solidly. Muldoon is put down. And McShain going for the cover. The target is 2. The roll is a 9. And McShain does not get a point of fatigue the first time he would take one. So now he is... now he'll continue to earn fatigue at the normal rate from here on out. And now Danny McShain on the attack here. Big pile driver. McShain is not bleeding, so that doesn't matter. Big pile driver, that's a +1. So this is going to be... target is going to be 3, and the roll is an 8. So Muldoon kicks out of the pile driver there. And Dangerous Danny McShain with a double foot stomp on William Muldoon. This is a choice H maneuver. It's going to be 7 plus or minus agility for level 2, or he could throw him into the ropes. I think he's going to put him in the ropes. And the referee quick to step in this title bout and break the two competitors up. And it's Muldoon who takes control on the lockup. And Muldoon with the reverse crucifix. And this is a choice C maneuver, so level 3 will be 6 plus or minus agility. Level 2 will be 6 plus or minus power. Since he's zeroing both, we're going to go for the agility. And it's just going to be a flat 6. So we need 6 or less. He does not get it. So can't connect with the reverse crucifix. McShain able to avoid that. McShain catches him with another huge drop kick. That's going to put Muldoon down. Muldoon sent out of the ring by that drop kick. And Muldoon up on the apron, and he grabs McShain by the back of the head, or grabs McShain by the shoulders and pulls him backwards out of the ring. McShain strikes the mat or the floor hard. McShain rolling his count out. Target is 5. Roll is a 5. So that's going to do it. Muldoon retains his title in a very dubious manner. Dangerous Danny McShain is protesting there. He is not happy about this at all. This is the count out. I would say that was a dud. Muldoon 1. McShain had 2. Yeah, that was definitely a dud title match there. And that's going to do it for us for the evening. So Danny McShain is unsuccessful in challenging William Muldoon for the NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight title. But that victory was dubious at best. And I have a feeling that McShain is going to make some noise and protest this all the way up to the top. So let's run down our event for the evening. In our opener, we saw Josephine Blatt take on Gladys Gillem, where Minerva Josephine Blatt beat Gladys Gillem via body vice in 20 minutes and 57 seconds. It was rated a 2-star match. Minerva had 0 fatigue, Gillem had 2. Earl Caddock took on George Tragos next, and Tragos beat Caddock via a surprise double leg Nelson pinfall in 6 minutes and 14 seconds. It was rated 1 star, and both competitors had 1 fatigue token. Bull Curry took on Wally Dusek with his brother Rudy Dusek at ringside in our third match, and Wally Dusek was able to beat Bull Curry via DQ when Curry hit Wally Dusek with a chair in 17 minutes and 1 second. Curry then floored both Wally Dusek and Rudy Dusek with chair shots before leaving the ringside area, much to the approval of the fans, who just hate the Duseks. That was rated a 2-star match, and Curry had 1 fatigue, and Wally Dusek had 3 fatigue. In our semi-main event, the Zbyszko brothers met Mustachioed Muscle, and Farmer Burns beat Stanislaus Zbyszko via DQ when the Zbyszko brothers refused to follow the referee's instructions and allow Farmer Burns to re-enter the ring in 32 minutes and 30 seconds. It was rated 2.5 stars, and Stanislaus had 2 fatigue, Vladek had 6 fatigue, Tom Jenkins escaped the match unscathed, and Farmer Burns had 3 fatigue. And in our main event of the evening, William Muldoon successfully defended his NBBW World's Junior Heavyweight Championship against Danny McShain when he beat McShain via countout. And the fans rated that match a dud. And Muldoon had 1 fatigue and McShain had 2 fatigue. So, definitely, I have a feeling that you have not seen the last of Dangerous Danny McShain and William Muldoon. Let's check our title histories here. I think that was the 15th title defense. And here we go. Yeah, 15 title defenses for William Muldoon. So Muldoon just racking them up. I am curious to see how long Muldoon can keep that title, because it's just going on and on and on. And I think that just about does it. If you're interested in the application here, I know that I get asked about it almost every time I post a video. I am talking with Phil Singer Games this coming week. So the week of, what would it be? I guess it would be like the 10th or something. Or the 9th. Yeah, I think it starts on the 9th. The week starts on the 9th. So I'll be talking with them sometime in that week. And, or the 10th. Yeah, it starts on the 10th. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. But yeah, the week starts on the 10th. But I'll be talking with them about how to release this in their sort of good graces so that everybody could use it without it being like stepping on their intellectual property toes or whatever. Game mechanics can't be copyrighted, so I'm not really worried about that so much as it is just, maybe some of the wording and some of the charts, that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully we'll get this all squared away and everything will be good. So hopefully sometime soon, hopefully by August, it will be available for public consumption. And I will probably know more when I stream more stuff next weekend. Anyway, that's all for me. And I hope that if you tuned into me, that you go watch Dave Little's Heartland Championship Wrestling, which is either still going on or his stream will have just ended. So go watch that. It's usually an entertaining watch. And